DJI Mavic Pro 2. Just watch this. That short film was just done in an hour yesterday. How does it make you feel? I think that's what it comes down to with drones. It adds something to the production of the film. It elevates it, it gives it a little bit of gravitas, gives it a Hollywood finish, if you will. It makes you feel different about what you're watching, and it can change something so easily. With just a little flying camera, you can make a real big difference to your production. Are drones worth it? I think so. They're just a tool. They are just a tool to get you that aerial shot. I've got my permission for commercial use in the UK. I've got all my insurances, everything's in place. I did it about 18 months ago, mainly for the world of weddings, just so I could be legal when I'm taking photos, and especially when doing wedding films. So this is the Mavic Pro 2. It's a fantastic, fantastic drone. It's got a lovely sensor on it, and the picture quality is absolutely superb. You can see just from a dull day what it looks like and what it can do. When you get it out in the summer sun, or you're at somewhere where there's really some breathtaking views, it's perfect. It's such a lovely drone to use. They've come a long way in the last few years. I've used the Phantom 3, the Phantom 4, the Mavic Air. I've had the Mavic before this, the Mavic 1 if you will. This one really is leaps and bounds ahead of all the others, especially with picture quality. I love the fact you can just fold them away. That's a wonderful thing about this, and it actually is very sturdy. It was quite windy yesterday during that film, and this thing didn't miss a beat. This really was just to sort of have a look at what they can do. I've been shooting some footage for something else, which you'll see soon on the channel, but this, I just wanted to touch base on how good this drone is. I was so impressed with the shots I got. There's enough technical reviews to not bore you with what this is and is about. I'm sure you've already done your research on it, but I quite like to, with all my equipment, show you what I can do in the world of commercial films and weddings. I've actually got a few nice photos that I took yesterday, plus a couple of wedding venue shots, so you can see just what it can do when you shoot it in RAW. You really can play around with it, and it's a nice clean image that comes out of it. Let me just show you those pictures now, and you can see what you think for yourself. So starting off with Brunel's Suspension Bridge in Clifton, Bristol. Lovely image, and zooming into 150%, you can still see how sharp it really is. I'm not sure how well these are going to show up on YouTube, but they do look fantastic on the computer. Again, zooming in, that's a cityscape shot. Just zooming in there, it's really sharp. This is a shot of the harbour. Excuse the colour of the water, that really is the colour of the water, I'm afraid, in Bristol Harbour. But again, zoomed in, you can see how sharp it is. And then Cabot Tower, which is another popular place to visit in Bristol. Been there a very long time, and again, zoomed in, super sharp. This was a venue I visited on Sunday to shoot a wedding. Just a nice shot as the sun was about to go down. Lovely venue, lovely shot. Very happy with that one. And this was one back in January where they wanted a group shot, everyone out front of the manor house. And again, zoomed into 150%, you can see how clear that is. Now this was taken in November last year, just after I got the drone. This is an unedited image, straight out of the camera, raw file, and that's what you're looking at right now. And then once I've done a little bit of post-production, you can see it comes to life. If we zoom into that, you can also see there's a little bit of noise on the front door, but generally it's quite a clean image. Same again, this was in autumn last year, unedited, and then once I've edited it, you can see the results. And if we zoom in a little bit there as well, you can just see again how sharp and clear it really is. This was January, just gone, and they had a lovely sunny day. Everyone's a little bit blinded, to be honest, but super sharp. And if we zoom in again, you can see it really is a fantastic quality picture you get out of this Mavic 2. And I just want to show you a tiny bit of video. This was also taken in January at the same venue. Just wanted to get a nice shot. It's one of the biggest venues we've got in the southwest. As you can see, the results of this are just superb. So is it worth getting a drone? If you are going to use it for your business, you have to then take into account the costs of getting your permission or license in the US to use it on your commercial venture. I have to say wholeheartedly, it's made a huge difference just to the number of bookings I've gained, especially with wedding films and the commercial aspects of it. I've been asked to come along and help with commercial films. I've done a lot of property photos for estate agents, but the question always comes down to cost. The Mavic 2 Pro is available at £1,300, around $1,500, and the Mavic Air is one that I highly recommend. This is only about £700 to £800, about $850. Absolutely superb, and that's as a fly more kit with extra batteries in the bag that you can get with it as well. If anyone asks me at the moment what drone they should go for, these are the two. If you want the best picture quality out there within a reasonable budget, wholeheartedly I recommend the Mavic 2 Pro. If budget is an issue but you would still like a good all-round image quality, again with video it's superb and the photos are not bad at all, then I recommend the Mavic Air. This thing's so small and light. I've got 2 weddings in Europe this year that I'll be shooting, and I'm probably going to be taking the Mavic Air just for space. It still delivers a wonderful image. If you want to see a separate review on the Mavic Air, do let me know. I've had it now for exactly 12 months. I've used it on countless weddings. There's quite a few photos as well as video that I've used this for, and I can certainly show you what I've done with that. So, are drones worth it? I think so. I think if you can afford to add it into your business plan in some way, it's definitely worth doing. Even if it's just for fun, then definitely get the Mavic Air, and if you want the best quality out there within a reasonable price, definitely go for the Mavic 2 Pro. Not much else I can say. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Please do like and subscribe if you have. There's lots more coming, and if there's anything in particular you do want to see from us, let us know in the comments below. Catch you in the next one. Great shots. It elevates it. It makes it. That gives. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of what I. If you want to see anything else, let me just show you a few of those pictures now, and you can make your own mind up really as to how you think it's. Blah, blah, blah.